Okay, so in this video I want to talk about the short euro against the US dollar. Essentially, I just wanted to gain some short euro exposure, and also this turns out to be a positive carry trade, so I can collect a little bit of income from that. It's technically in a nice kind of downtrend, and it looks like it's sort of hit its upper channel potentially. Well, nearing it. Well, not really. It hasn't really hit its upper channel. But having said that, I do feel like it is looking to bounce back off. I suppose drawing the actual trend line doesn't really look like it is hit its upper channel of the downtrend that had begun in June. More like it's hit its upper channel since August, the downtrend since August. System wise, this is just a trend trade. Correlation wise, there's really very little risk in the gains portfolio. Yes, I do have a bit of US dollar exposure, but I'd actually like to add more. And the portfolio just overall doesn't have a lot of risk in general. So I would be wanting to add at about 1.10369. I want to short the euro against the US dollar. Profit target, etc. So the capital I'll be putting at risk is about 1.27% with a return on risk ratio of 1.48. So really profit target would be all the way down here, which is a fair way to run. The stop at about just above the highs in late June. Correlation wise, I think it is a fairly nice trade because I don't think it's too reliant on risk on or risk off, as I do believe that the euro will actually probably underperform in both situations. If it's risk on, I think the euro will underperform the US dollar, and if just because the US dollar likely, well, no, I'll backtrack on that statement as well. It's just based on my gut feel. I think that the euro will outperform when it's risk on, and if it's risk off, and something really big develops, I certainly think that the euro will underperform the US dollar. Just because I think the US is still the cleanest laundry in the dirty laundry basket. Technical wise, we had that equilibrium candlestick with the long wick, then a bit of weakness, then a reversal, and then it's come back down again. You can see that there's a downtrend in the wicks, so that kind of implies a bit of bearishness to me at least. So furthermore, if we look at the dollar index, it's kind of looking like it's still in an uptrend, and it's found a bit of support and it's looking to come back up. So there is this medium term continued uptrend in the US dollar being tested at the moment. Looking at other currencies, the US dollar against the Swiss franc, it is showing a bit of weakness at the moment. Against the Canadian, well, it's looking like it's strengthening again against Australian dollar. Well, yeah, once again, it looks like it's strengthening again against the yen. Well, yeah, it's showing some strength again. In terms of the euro, well, against the Canadian dollar, it's not really gone anywhere. Against the Australian dollar, once again, hasn't really gone anywhere. Against the pound, hasn't gone anywhere. Against the Swiss franc, it's weakened a fair bit. Against the yen, it's actually strengthened a little bit. So not a lot of signals from the euro side. The US dollar does look like it's still in a bit of an uptrend. In terms of risk on or risk off, well, it has been fairly risk on recently, although that is looking like it might turn. In terms of what I actually would put as the probabilities of happening, I think there's really a 10% chance that we could go all the way down here within the next year. 10% chance we go to 1.075 around there. 20% chance we go to 1.09. 30% chance we go nowhere. 20% chance we go back up here. And 10% chance we go back up here. So I've set my stop up here, 1.14. And I'll be trying to look to ride it all the way back down there. Might be a little bit too optimistic there. Once again, if price goes down, I'm gonna add to it. If price goes up, I'm gonna leg out, and psychologically I feel pretty good about my process right now. So that's it for this video. Thank you for listening.